Tonight's episode is brought to you in part by Jegna Klub TV and Wilson's Pizza and Grill.
Start over. That's right. As and as and as and as I try to find my place through all the madness, and as I try to figure out what is happening, I prayed and I prayed, Lord help me through these days. Please show me why your world is so unhappy. He replied and said, I didn't create man to worship themselves. I gave you all free will to come to me for your help. So many issues with the hearts of man, but being lovers of yourselves is the fall of man. Character over comfort, he said. Them lines are thin. The people need real leaders again. If they forget how far they come, then they'll repeat it again. Many are called, but very few are chosen for the task at hand. As I try to find my place to walk that man, and as I try to figure out what is happening, I prayed and I prayed, Lord help me be the change. Please show me why your world is so unhappy. They replied and said, thank you.
All right.
We are back. Man, give a nice round of oxygen to Telepharo for that beginning. I just gotta tell him, players mess up.
Man. But I didn't even notice that it was messed up.
I didn't either. Well, we know that. Me and him know that. We know that. Players mess up. But my man, I appreciate all that. Thank you for coming. Hey, you in for a treat tonight. We are happy to have you here to vibe with us and play a part in keeping the culture here on the Evening Social Podcast live stream Facebook. This is brought to you in part by Wall Street, an investment education community. We cannot forget our partners before we get started. First, we are here at the elegant 1739 Gallery. Our episode partner, we cannot forget, which is Wilson's Pizza and Grill. Our musical guests are brought to you in part by Henderson Entertainment. My man Tom, appreciate you, man.
Shout out, Tom.
Yes. Then we cannot forget our brand partnership. T-Money, get this, man. You gotta get this, all right?
Bro.
Get this. Yes, you see.
You
I'm
really
rolling with the
it?
truth. This straight out the vault. You know what I'm saying? That's CEO. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Now this that new stuff. This that new stuff. It ain't out yet. If you like it, drop us something in there and then bring it out.
Stuff.
This out the vault. You see the truth? There we go. It's out the vault.
He always got some new stuff.
If you like it, drop us a line. It might come out. Let him know you want to see it out. You know what I'm saying? Now, next in our brand partners, we have Brainiac 91.
Y'all know, Kamisha, thank you, Brainiac 91. She always keep me dipped. This is a new one. This is called Nia.
She got this whole outfit and stuff, and they
come
gonna
in
say
several
something
colors.
about me rolling, with the CEO. You know what I'm saying?
It's a nice shirt.
I'm just saying, it's the CEO. And I'm rolling with creativity evolves. You know what I'm saying? Opportunity. Yes, sir. CEO.
Like
there
that.
we go.
He jumped off the porch with the metallics. Those are dope.
Yeah, he come on in there. So then also we gotta say SLEK Vodka, you know what I'm saying? Also homemade. All this is, local things. All these is local brands that we are pushing. We got Konfidence 71. Cannot forget SweetE tea, drip ultra pure water. Cannot forget our drawing. We have a drawing with the Royals, partnership with the Kansas City Royals, 4 tickets and a parking pass to one of their games. Cannot forget our sister, the net, you know, GB Hot 97. You can also win tickets to the I-70 comedy tour, college comedy tour that's coming. And said UMKC, we got tickets tonight. You can win to that too. Then we cannot forget candles that was donated by Heartland 180. My guy Max.
Shout out Max Mendoza.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. So it's many more things to go. We just had to make sure that we always appreciate our partnerships and what's here. So tonight we have with us, man, I'm excited because we got an artist in the house. You know what I'm saying? We in a gallery. We're in an artist in the house. All right, and we got St. Leon.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
That's my brother, y'all.
Okay. Yeah, let's try. We're gonna try to get that mic just a little closer, because I want to make sure that they hear everything that we talking about. Because I got a few things we need to talk about. Let's get to this. Yeah, let's get to that.
You make it sound like I'm in trouble.
Oh, no. Can't be in trouble.
Okay.
Bro, he gonna come with some,
You know what I'm saying? Can't be in trouble.
with some curveballs.
I'm just saying, you know, this your sister, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a few things to talk about. Let's
Okay.
talk. Okay, here we go. That's all I'm saying. Man, appreciate you being
That's all I was gonna say. You already know, bro.
Oh,
you know.
man. So, first of all, talk to us, man. So, I got to come straight out, man. These some dope paintings that you got. You see that above his head?
Thank
Man,
you.
there's some dope paintings that he got. You showed a little bit. It's all around here, man. I love it.
Thank
You know
you.
what I'm saying? So, I got to ask first question straight out.
Yeah.
Okay. You said you the Prodigal Painter. I got to figure that out. Why you said that?
Woo! Oh, he coming
Hey,
out hard.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah, you
thought
didn't
about
think I
that
did
today.
no research. but
No,
you know.
no. I told people about you. I said I looked at his podcast and I did my research. So I said he gonna research me on what I post. And he gonna go off of that.
Yeah.
So the Prodigal Painter. And somebody asked me a couple weeks ago, why do you call yourself that? I said because if you go back to the stories of the prodigal son in the Bible,
Yeah.
he had all of these good qualities instilled in him, but he wanted everything now versus putting in the work to get what he needed, what he was going to need for the future.
Right.
And we all want that. We all want to be given everything right now. But I had these artistic abilities that I've had all my life, and I never really put forth the effort to put them out there and to use these God-given talents back then, and I'm using them now. So I'm using this right now, and that's what makes me the Prodigal Painter, because back then I didn't understand who I was as an artist, as a person and everything, but right now I feel like I got a little bit of growth in me, age, time, to where I can put myself out there. So now I'm here to say, hey, I want to get what's owed to me the right way.
Okay, I like that.
So I'm the Prodigal Painter. That's why I call myself that.
What's owed to you, bro?
What's owed to me?
Yeah. What you aspiring to?
What's owed to me is it's not just owed to me without the hard work. Let's just say that.
Okay.
And I'm putting in that hard work with dedicating time, patience. Patience is a hard thing. And I want to be able to travel, see the world, meet people, do things that I never thought I was going to be able to do outside of Brainiac County.
Okay, I like that. So with that being said, let me ask you this. You know, I ask a lot of questions, man, especially some questions you may think, okay, you kind of know that. Well, we want the audience to make sure they understand.
Yeah.
So where were you born?
Brainiac County.
So you a dot boy?
You a dot boy.
Dot boys in the
Dot
house.
boy, no,
Okay,
I'm
this
on
doesn't
three.
mean no. Nah,
I'm
okay,
on
that's
three.
it. Had to make sure that come out.
Yeah.
Y'all know
You
he's
what I'm
stepping,
saying?
they setting it up for the foolishness.
I'm just saying dot boys
What's
in the house.
wrong? What's wrong with being from the dot?
Ain't nothing wrong with being from the dot. I'm
We
a dot
all from the
girl.
dot, ain't we?
Yeah, we all from the dot. I'm just saying, you know, it's a lot of amazing people from the dot with a lot of amazing
Yeah.
talent. That's
It
what
is.
I'm bringing
It
up.
is.
Now, I'm not excluding Jackson County or Missouri, because they got amazing people too.
And I got
Right.
love for
You know
my
what I'm saying?
people in Jackson County,
I do
Missouri,
too.
816.
I do too.
Most of my people that I'm affiliated with now, hang out with, who I call friends and family, from the 816, but I still got my family from the 913.
Yeah.
You know something I was just talking to Mr. Wilson about today, about 816, just gonna show y'all a little love because I like the way they move in tandems together. You know what I'm saying? They support one another. They make it easy for each other to build and collaborate, and that's something that I appreciate. I admire that. So I'm gonna show y'all a little love on that. A lot of love on
I
that.
just noticed something, man. Your brother come, you got your heels out with the spikes and the jointies on. Oh, Lord. She got the job. I just noticed that. Okay, you come all the way official today. No,
You hate me so bad.
No, I'm liking it. I'm saying you came today. I see how you come with the joints on and the match. Okay, you came today.
Coordinate. You see
Bro,
my
yeah, you
rings?
coordinate. You know, okay, you on there today. I'm saying you on there today. Okay, okay, I like that. All right. So, if we were to ask you, what would you say your profession is?
My profession?
Yeah, your profession.
Other than the others.
I'm a father.
You're a father.
That's,
Okay, I
that's
love
a
it.
full-time job.
It sure is. It sure is.
Full-time job.
So, how many kids do you have?
I have
Right.
4 daughters.
Four daughters.
daughters.
So you're a girl dad.
I'm a girl dad, hashtag it.
Okay.
That's all I know. I don't know. I got all brothers, and that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
I tell people, I said, boy, God thought it was funny. And
Was
we
it four?
four.
Four boys.
4 boys, 4
Yeah.
brothers. It was 4 of us, and I got 4 girls. So I didn't know nothing about girls. But outside of, my female cousins and her. And the story with us is interesting because this is...
Yeah, I was getting to that.
I knew you was
I'm
digging
getting to
for it.
that.
I
Yeah,
knew
I'm
you
coming
was
to
digging
it.
for
Yeah.
So my 2 older brothers got the same pops, and me and my younger brother got the same pops. And my 2 older brothers' pops, he got 6 kids, and he got
That's a
daughters,
lot of
and
us.
she's one of them.
Okay.
I'm the oldest
Yeah,
girl.
she's the oldest girl, but we all was still raised together. They live down the street from us.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy. But we was all raised together, so in some way, shape, or fashion, I still had sisters.
Yeah.
It wasn't biological,
family.
but they my sisters.
Yeah, that's family.
Yeah.
All
Gotcha.
day. It's my brother.
So now, tell me this. Being a girl dad, having 4 daughters,
Yeah.
tell me one thing that you've learned from your kids.
Wait, first, before you even answer that, you
Man.
gotta give us age ranges so they can put it into context of
All
these
right.
4 girls.
I got a 13-year-old who's about to be 14 here next month. I got a 11-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 4-year-old.
Okay.
Now, they all got different personalities, but the 13-year-old and the 4-year-old, they think they run everything.
And do. And do.
And the 4-year-old probably got it worse.
Okay.
But and then the other 2, which my 11-year-old, she's super smart. That's gonna be my college baby.
Wear
for
glasses.
Okay.
And I love her. Like, she does things like she goes to gardening classes and everything. She'll wake me up early in the morning like, Daddy, you gotta drop me out. I'm like, going where? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go to the garden class. Who signed up for this? I didn't.
I love
And
that.
she does things like that. She's knitting. She knits. And she
Okay,
taught herself how to
nice.
do this.
Okay.
Yeah, I said, what you want for your birthday? I just want to go to Walmart. I'm going to get this knitting kit. And I'm probably saying it wrong. Probably not knitting, it's probably crocheting. But I could be
No,
wrong.
she could be knitting.
I
the
could
2
be wrong.
sticks.
I don't know what's the difference.
You know what's funny is my oldest son knits. He coded. I probably shouldn't even told y'all that. He gonna kill me.
Probably
He
so.
coded.
Yeah.
Put
You're
my
supposed to
man's
keep that to
business out the
yourself.
streets and stuff. You gonna be stupid.
Man, he can make you a hat.
But these girls, they keep me on my toes because I'm learning something new every day. Growing up in the house with all the boys, we fought, we stuck together. Me and my brothers, we super close. But them girls, they deal with female issues that I never knew until I had them. Like, they gossip, they fight, they do this, they come home from school every day, they got something new to tell me. Daddy, guess what happened? And I'll be like, what? And I gotta act like I'm really engaged in it. But I'll be thinking like, man, I'm not, that's gossip, like, let that go. But I'll be like, girl, for real? Shut the front door. And they're like, Daddy, you playing, stop.
Put
But
put it into context too. Are you single? You married?
I
You
am.
dealing with these girls by yourself?
I'm single. I'm dealing with them by myself. I am divorced. My ex-wife, she plays a big role, and she helps out. And the girls have their mom too. So, but I'm single and I take care of everything on my own. So I take them as they come.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love it. I don't regret it. Every day's a learning experience. We learn together. We grow together. And I got my daughter. I got one of them with me today. My other one's in. Today's our first day of orientation for 6th grade. So she started middle school. And the other one, the small one's with her mom and the 4-year-old. But I love it. I love being a girl dad.
I feel like that happened so fast, 6th grade. How you feel about that?
I don't know what to think. It's going fast. Shiloh was born. My oldest was born when I was in Iraq. And I missed the birth of her. Only missed the birth of that one child. But when I met her, we never separated since then. Never. She looks like me, she acts like me, and she gets on my nerves too. But that's my baby. But I feel some type of way about them growing. Because they're coming into their own womanhood or a little adulthood, should I say. And they think they run things. They think they run me. They already telling me they moving to California to get on, I'm coming. I don't want to live in California.
Think you moving to California?
I'm not going.
Rains in Southern California.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Y'all need to be in the background.
Okay.
Second in
So
the background.
now we doing things just a little different. We had Telepharo bring us out. We're gonna have him close us out today. But I gotta get to a segment that's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Fun Questions Icebreakers.
All right.
You know, it's brought to you by Drip Ultra Pure Water. I got David Jordan. We don't go too deep on this one. Watch the curveball thrown by somebody.
This is childish.
man.
Anybody who watches the show know that it is not me.
They know it's you.
It's not
Well,
me.
part of the time, this is what she do. She don't read her questions. She switch them up. They be in there. She want you. So anyway, we ain't gonna go back and forth. She want me to be the bad guy, so she'll ask my questions and then try to force me to ask hers. It's all good though. It's all good. And today, since you her brother and you here, we gonna let her go first today.
All right.
You know,
What you got for me?
We gonna let her go first.
I won't ask.
Beware.
This
Don't
one
set
is
me
good.
up now.
I'm not setting you up. I'm just looking at your paintings. I want to know, what is the weirdest dream you've ever had?
The weirdest dream?
Weirdest dream.
You don't want to talk about that?
Hey, this is a PG
Hey, yeah, you don't want to talk about the weirdest dream.
friendly show. This is a kid friendly
Oh,
show.
So you talking about art-wise?
This is a kid friendly show.
I mean, because, and
this is
you'll
not
get to the
speaking
inspiration
truth,
behind
the power after dark. This is not that.
All right, so you just want to talk about weirdest dreams. It don't have to do with painting and art. I'm afraid of heights. I have a lot of dreams where I'm working on a house or something, and I'm building on something that requires me to use a ladder, and I always fall back. But I wake up before I fall back, before I hit the ground.
Yeah.
And those things scare the mess out of me.
Do you be waking up like,
I do. Man, I do every time. I had weird dreams. One time I was asleep, and this is this is with my ex-wife, man. We cool and everything, so I can tell the dream. But I was starting a lawnmower, and it wouldn't start. So I was elbowing her the whole time. She woke up. She was like, "Boy, if you don't wake up." She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "The lawnmower won't start. The lawnmower won't start." She said, "I'll tell you what."
Hey,
like that reason?
I'm gonna use that.
Hey, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm starting to lie.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. That was a real dream.
Oh man, okay.
But I Also, I had another dream when we was kids, and my brother can vouch for this. I thought I was a superhero, and I had an animal who was my sidekick, and me and my other little counterparts, we all was superheroes. We had animals. So mine was an eagle. Well, the eagle got pissed off at me one time and pecked me in the ass. So I jumped up and I jumped up. I said, "Where the bird at?" They said, "What you talking?" I said, "The bird. It pecked me on the ass." I said, I'm gonna get the bird. I'm gonna get the bird. They said, "Bro, what bird? You was asleep." I said, "Man, I was."
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Why do I hate I even ask this question?
You got the real dreams.
Yeah, I had weird dreams, but those also inspired my paintings too.
Okay. So let me ask you this:
Yeah.
do you think that the sea is salty because people don't wave back at it?
Do I think the sea is salty because people don't wave back at it? That's a thinker, bro. I think the sea salty because all of our ancestors who jumped ship before they got here to realize like it wasn't gonna be better before I got here, and we still pissed off about it.
Okay.
And we got the right to feel salty about it.
Okay.
So that's why the sea salty.
Okay.
That's why the sea salty.
I see you getting deep like these paintings. Okay, so I see now. I see what's going on. Let me get to the next set. Gotcha.
You gonna skip? We go. How many more questions we get to ask him?
We're gonna ask a couple more. Then
Okay.
we'll get to the next.
Okay.
Okay.
But I still want to see why these J's on my man back here.
We gonna get to that.
Okay.
Yo, I know. I can't wait to talk about the paintings.
Are you crying?
When I laugh, my
It's just
eyes
me,
water.
sis.
Well, man, if you get your
It's just me.
So you do your other brother like that too.
Yeah, you so emotional.
First of all,
you up here crying and you mad because he trying to check on you.
First of all,
You know
I
what I'm
am
saying?
the oldest girl out of what 5 boys.
What do that mean?
If we listen, I run them all.
But you still crying and he was checking on you. That's
I
all
was
I'm
checking
saying.
on. What's wrong with that?
You know what I'm saying?
You know better.
I said I was gonna have you back.
See, that's how she do, man. Listen, she one minute she with you, next minute she cries. That's how she do. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got 4 of them. I'm learning.
It's like that. You know, I'm reduced to one part of the couch. I can't even move. You see what I'm
Man.
saying? I started all on the couch. Now I can
Man,
only sit over here.
anyhow, what is the worst? What do you consider to be the worst condiment?
Worst condiment?
Yes.
Man, that's tough.
Ketchup.
'Cause, hey, I love food. I can't even think of a worst condiment, but I'm gonna tell you what's
Don't
nasty.
disappoint me.
I can't give you an answer for condiments because I'm gonna eat them all. But if you eat olives, stop it.
Black or green?
Man, both of them.
Both of them.
What's
Just
wrong
all
with
the
olives?
And
spirit.
if you eating them out the jar, bro, you a different type of species.
Okay.
That's so random.
Okay.
I can't tell you about the condiments because I like them all.
You y'all kind of.
Yeah,
But olives?
olives, bro, keep them, throw them away.
Okay. He said stop it.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna say mayo.
Nah, mayo go.
Yeah,
Mayo,
on your
Miracle
sa-
Whip,
on
whatever.
your
Give me
burgers,
that.
your
Yeah,
That
on your
salad
burgers,
dressing.
sandwiches.
Yes, I just had a sandwich today. I'm talking about loaded with mayo.
Loaded?
Loaded with
Not
mayo.
loaded- not
lettuce, and
loaded
mayo.
either.
I put loaded on
Not
it. I
loaded
don't eat no
either.
ketchup.
Bro, how disrespectful.
I'm
is
a
that?
ketchup
I don't eat
connoisseur.
no ketchup.
I'm a ketchup connoisseur.
Well, I'm not mad at nobody what they
Hey,
eat.
I just went and bought the spicy Whataburger ketchup from the grocery store.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know, I ain't mad
Was
at you
that
for
good?
that. Now,
You said no. You said no?
I said I don't eat ketchup. I said I ain't
Oh.
mad at you for that. If it say ketchup, I don't care if it's spicy, hot, whatever.
You
I
gotta
don't
have
eat
it. You gotta have it.
it. I mean,
You gotta have it all.
I'm not mad at you for that. So now here's my other question. Because I heard some things and I'm not gonna tell you where I heard them from.
You heard
or how it come. But I heard some things. A little birdie was talking to me, you know.
What you hear?
Here we go.
When was the last time Jabrera whooped you?
Whoop me?
I mean, that's what they said. They said she
Jabril
used to whoop you. That's what they said. I'm just saying, I mean, that's what they said. They said she used to whoop you when you was little.
Since you with me.
I'm just, check,
Bro, I didn't
so
say
now
that.
you're not gonna say what we was talking about? Okay, there
You see how you trying to divide us?
Divide us. That's what I'm trying to do.
He trying to divide us.
Hey, he ain't gonna
Okay,
break us.
but that ain't the question. That's not the question. Let me read the question.
All right.
Oh, I missed a couple
About
words.
time.
Who said that?
I missed
Hey,
a
'cause
couple
we was
words.
gonna load
on it.
up.
Okay, the question was, when was the last time you had a whooping? That's what the question was.
Last time I had a whoop.
Yeah, when was the last time you had a whooping and what was it for?
Probably last month.
I think the last time I had a whooping was when I tried to claim my manhood against my pops, and he beat the brakes off me.
Oh, okay.
And I forget what it was for, but I wanted to show my dominance and everything, and he was still like, "Hey, I'm still daddy."
And how old was you?
I think I was, and I want to say like the 10th or 11th grade or whatever,
Oh, yeah, you was
in my
taking
little
that.
rebellious area.
Mhm.
But my pops is a man, a true man, a father. He helped raise kids that wasn't his and everything, my brothers, and but he didn't take no. He was with the smoke too, like he a American,
Yeah.
and he beat the brakes off of me that day.
Okay.
Shout out Leon C.
Yeah, shout out pops.
Shout out fatherhood. Love that. Okay. Now let's talk a little bit quick. Let's move a little bit. Let's talk about schools you went to. What schools you go to? Grade school.
I went to Parker Elementary. Yeah.
Bulldog.
Yep, Bulldog.
Bulldog. So I knew it was the reason why we vibed. You
Shout
know
out to
what I'm
Mr.
saying?
Moore.
Okay.
He had the finger like this. If you know Mr. Moore, you know that finger.
Okay. Then you went to middle school where?
I went to Coronado.
Okay, you was a coach.
Yeah, I was
Coronado.
He look like a
Coronado.
So now, you know, how you feel that it is no more Coronado?
I know what it's called, like Gloria Willis.
Willis. They
Let's put some
combined too.
respect on that.
What?
That Gloria Willis.
She from West though, ain't she?
She from Quindaro, straight
Good
up.
girl.
Well,
I
there's
don't know
no
where she
more
went
West.
after
There
that.
is no more. You know, they combined them both. West and Coronado.
That's crazy.
You know,
yeah, it's gone. But I seen that they remade it. They fixed it up and they gave the kids something more that looks like it's up to date, and we should be used to having nice things.
Yeah.
So I don't hate it. I love it for the kids.
Yeah.
I just seen something the other day that said SLEK was getting a McDonald's and Starbucks,
Yeah, Starbucks.
and that blew my mind. So I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
That's what I was about to say. I ain't got nothing to say.
I
ain't got nothing to say about that. But
I got some things to say about it.
Oh, I got some things, but we ain't got enough
you
time.
know what?
You know, we want to get on some of this other stuff.
The kids will enjoy it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Elevation, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. We'll leave it.
Right.
All right. Now, what high school you went to?
SLEK.
You went to
There you go. Stallion.
Okay. We don't say nothing about that. All right.
What you
So
mean?
good. What you mean?
Some of the greats came from there. You
I
got
didn't
me.
say nothing about
You got me.
You
that.
got Janelle Monáe. You
Not
got my
true.
sis. You got Affirmed by Love. This is the up and coming brand that we gonna plug.
I didn't say
Firm by
that it's a
love.
lot of greats come from everywhere. I didn't say that wasn't nothing great come from. I never said that.
So
So
what
let's
you
don't
trying to
put that out there.
So-
I never said anything like that.
But why we switching subjects then?
Switch the subject on.
Right.
Cause
Going
you
to
know
another school.
he a bulldog.
He look like a bulldog.
I mean, you look like a stallion. But
No.
you do, but it's okay.
No.
I didn't say nothing. You know? It's nothing wrong. I got friends that stallions. You know? Yeah,
Do you love them just
a few
the same?
friends- I got a few friends that, man, you know what I'm saying?
When he said, when he said sis came from there, I'm looking like, you
Yeah.
don't really claim.
Yeah, you
don't really
don't
claim it like that.
Man.
We love y'all, man. Shout out to
listen.
Wyandotte, period. Wyandotte County.
That's where my parents came from. I just posted a
Where
post today.
Wyandotte High School?
Yeah, my mama
Yeah.
plus my daddy equals me.
You know, real
Yeah.
man. Pops, real man. Why not? Anyway,
Do you see who you see?
They
who
bulldog. I would let them have it. They bulldog.
man,
too.
listen. We talk and joke a lot, but man, Wyandotte is Wyandotte, the county. is the county. It's all love. You know, one thing I say all the time is that, you know, other places we talk about blocks and neighborhoods and more, but in Wyandotte County we talk about schools. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of thing. So it's all love, man. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And big ups to anyone that come from it. You know, a lot of oxygen.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about this. You said you always had the art talent.
Mm-hmm.
So why did you run from it? Why do you think you ran from that talent? Or didn't use it? Maybe not run from it's the right way, but didn't really tap into it.
I think so I can be where I'm at today, of having a story, experience, and everything. Like it didn't entice me in the way that it does now. And I needed to see the world and be able to paint what I'm painting now from what I'm saying. So I had to step away from that to have my story, to be able to paint my stories now, because every painting that I do comes with a story.
What inspired you to finally put paintbrush to canvas?
Well, my child, my oldest, had got a paint set for her birthday one year, and I never painted, I always drew. And she said, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know either, but I'll sit down with you and we'll do it. And when I sat down and did it, I fell in love with it. I never stopped after that. I love it.
Okay.
Did your voice come instantly?
No.
No.
No, it didn't come instantly, but I realized that a lot of people still seeing something in me that I didn't see in myself. Like, I believe there's levels to everything. So when I look back at those paintings that I did back then, it was me where I was at then, but where I'm at now, them paintings don't compare. So I didn't have a voice then. I didn't feel I did, but other people may have felt that way.
So what is the voice saying now?
Right.
The voice now is saying, tell my story. And I get these visions and these dreams that I wake up and I paint these things, or I read certain stories or certain issues with people that I run into or I've heard. I'm like, man, that just gave me a vision to where I'm gonna put that now on canvas or whatever I'm using as my go-to. But
What?
And I love it. So before we go, man, please, everyone in here, look at these paintings right here. We got this one behind them. We have this one here. We have this lovely one on the wall. And please join
And then
me.
it's another one out,
And-
which is my favorite.
It's another one out. Yes,
Yeah.
it is another one out there. But please look at them and join me in giving some oxygen to St. Leon, man. Please.
You
This
know,
is lovely.
yeah, your paintings always just evoke feelings and thought that I can never really like articulate. So, can you kind of articulate, like, what is the story that you're trying to tell? What is your story? Like, all of them have some type of biblical base to it and a number of different mediums. And I don't even know, like, as an artist myself, I know that sometimes the mediums, first of all,
how's she an artist?
bro, tell them.
Hey,
tell them.
first off, sis can be an artist. She is an artist.
I am an artist.
And also, I
Everybody
believe,
is an artist.
I was about to say, I believe we all are artists.
Right, but I'm just,
Bro, tell him put some respect on my name. He don't know
I'm
her.
not hating.
She's an artist, but you gotta tap into it.
All I'm saying is every guest that come over here, she one of these. Oh, I can sing. I can get
God
background.
can.
Oh, I'm an artist.
Why he
I
doing you
used
like
to
this?
hoop. Because you know.
This is all it is. It's salt baby.
Well, you don't see how
You know what?
she
One
hit me.
day don't
She hit me
know.
so much. I love you, though.
I'm
I
gonna put a
love you.
whole compilation together for you so you know how dope I am. For real, I low
Oh,
key.
listen, I know you dope.
Then I'm gonna take your CEO shirt.
Well, you can't do that. You can't do that. But you know,
but
I'm just
truthfully,
talking stuff.
but truthfully though, like sometimes the medium that you choose to use, you know what I'm saying, got a little bit of a meaning to it too because of the feeling that you want the painting to, or the drawing, the picture to ultimately have. So you do a lot of layered mediums on it.
Yeah, I've been told that I do. I'm a layer artist, which I kind of cut back on with this new style that I'm working on because I'm still trying to figure out who I am in the art world. If people don't know, I've only been painting for what, 5 years now,
Yeah.
and I've never painted before then. But this new painting is a new thing that I'm about to tap into now. And like I said earlier, these come from these visions and thoughts that I have and these readings that I do. But this new one right here is the story of David and Goliath.
Yeah, I want to talk about this.
And basically, our history has been erased.
Tell the truth.
When you try to find things like, well, back in the Victorian era, when the women used to walk around with these big, beautiful dresses on and done up or whatever, where's the pictures of us at? We were slaves back then and all this other stuff, and that's all we got to go off on. But we were more than that before they took us and enslaved us. So now you got David, who in the Bible they took out all these black folks. And they describe Samson as a black folk, an angry black folk, but everybody else who looked angelic and everything, they made them white. They whitewashed it. That's not the true story. We just didn't come when slavery started. So here it is. We got an African war. We slayed Goliath, not them. Just like we built America, not them. And that's what I'm going off on. So when you look at my pictures now, I mix the old with the new of putting our time into stuff. So when you got people who look like me and you, they can relate now because we're used to looking at Michelangelo, Da Vinci and everything, and we see them and it looks glorious and everything, but we don't see us in them. Because all we're taught to do is think of we're slaves, the civil rights movement, all these other things. No. We're here. We've been here.
I love the audacity of it. All of your paintings always have a hint of audacity, like the J's, the chain, the contemporary pieces
I know.
of
I
it.
said the big
You know what I'm
the
saying?
J's on it.
That's
Like
why
it had the chain.
my favorite piece out there with
They sitting on the E.
Mary touching his jeans.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like everything that they try to, for one, appropriate, but tell you to hate about yourself. You put it in the forefront, and it's like you never really know. People never really know who you talking to, who you down, and who you breaking. But then again, maybe they do. I don't know. I just love your work, bro. You're so dope.
Thank you. So my goal is to take the past, go back, if we can revisit our past and apply our future to it, and people can see a vision for themselves to say, back then they called us this, but this is not who we are. We are this.
So, if your painting could speak, what is it that you would want it to say? What is the words that you would want someone to hear? I'm gonna say from this painting.
My best friend, he has a brand called Affirmed by Love, and he has this shirt that I wear a lot, and people, it's a basic shirt, but it's simple. It says it's okay to be you. I want all of us to feel like it's okay to be us now.
Yeah.
We are black, we're beautiful, we're strong, we're warriors, we're doctors, we're teachers, we're innovators, we're all these things. We wasn't just slaves. We are artists. We dope ass artists. We fire at what we do.
What is this called?
This one's called Thy Kingdom Come.
Okay.
Alright. What's this one?
That one is son of one man. Jesus called himself son of man. But when this painting right here is supposed to be a relation of a man, black men, we go through a lot. And the world constantly tears us down. But honestly, our women, they have our back. They build us up. We need strong women behind us to keep pushing forward.
I love it.
Bro, I never asked, is this a halo? Is
Yeah.
that his halo on his hoodie?
Yeah.
That is dope.
So those are the type of things that I do. It's inspiration.
What is this? Is it any graphite on it?
That is I do oil pastels now, and I just discovered this medium. I just started doing it probably like 3-4 months ago. So these were kind of like experiments, but I've been perfecting them. And it's basically a crayon.
Yeah.
So I do these things with crayon and I draw them on there and I shade them and everything, but they come out looking like these. So yeah, it's basically like using a Crayola.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long does it take you to just roundabout give like to come up with this
It's
thing?
different between sizes, or how much details in them. Like that one doesn't have much, but just the pictures, and this one has more. This one's probably like if you give like work time, probably like 24 hours.
Okay, work time. I got you.
Of actual
Yeah.
work time or whatever. But depending on the size, it depends.
So did you start off drawing, pictures, in your books at school and stuff?
Man,
Notebooks,
hey,
doodling?
already know
How'd you
I
start
did.
off, man? Yeah, talk to how you start off.
So I was drawing as a kid or whatever, and my brother used to doodle on paper, and one time I seen him, I'm like, man, this look cool. Let me do it. I'm like, I'm actually cool with this. I can do it or whatever. So I continued on with it, and eventually, it took off, and I started drawing cartoon characters all the time, and I drew Mary J. Blige, the cover of the 411 album, and my mama took that, she showed everybody, my son did this,
411, huh?
and it looked like her. I was like, damn, I did do that, huh? But I did it, and went off from there, and then I started drawing these cartoon characters, like naked characters. And I drew Fred.
Lord.
Fred was having sex with Betty.
Oh man.
It was.
It was.
And that wasn't Fred's wife. But the principal got a hold of the picture and it went around the school, and he called me in the office and he said, "This is a good picture, but you can't be drawing this." Yeah, you can't be drawing it. That's Mr. Moore. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to suspend you."
I'm gonna have to suspend you.
And my mama beat the brakes off of me that day. And
And that's when he took his voice away. That's when he
and that's
took
probably
it
why I
away.
stopped drawing for a little bit, stopped doing that art.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Because you didn't feel they was letting you be free.
she wouldn't let me be me.
They didn't want you to keep drawing
look
these
at me
naked
now,
pictures
mama.
getting suspended.
Look at me.
But you got clothes on them now too.
They got what's some of them though?
But you always had a sense of
okay.
rebellion then.
Okay.
Like these are rebellious
Yeah.
paintings, all of them. My favorite one, I wish that it was on set. It's my favorite, where he's stepping through the frame, and his red. What are they, ones? He got ones.
Oh yeah, my homework called Jesus feet, but it's the outside the box.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love that one.
I love it too.
That's my favorite.
So what would you say to youth that's listening, that's around, that's listening, that is maybe doodling on the corners of their paper, drawing, what would you say to them about that creativity and that feeling? What would you say to them about finding that or using it?
I would say the time is now. The time is now to put yourself out there, make yourself known, be who you are as an artist, be comfortable in it. You're going to keep evolving, love it, enjoy the experience, accept the hatred, the criticism that comes along with it, because it helps you.
Bro, you feel like you've been hated on? You got haters?
Bro, what do you mean?
Well, I'm honestly asking.
Hey, that one that you talking about, the Jesus piece, the Jesus feet, this guy, he got online, he said, "You can't do that, that's blasphemous," and everything. He called me the devil and everything. I get this a lot. I had another woman tell me with that same picture, she said, that's what do they call it? Like womanizing and everything. Like she was, cause she's on her knees and everything. I said, well, that's how you take
She
it.
don't understand.
But I said, but the artist doing his job, because I can't please everybody, because I've learned that no matter when you're doing things right in life, people still got something to say.
That's you led right into one of the questions. My next questions I wanted to ask, because being in certain fields, especially art, any form of art, you have critics. There are people who are not fans of your work. how do you deal with that? And I'm asking you this part because I'm also leaning towards some of our youth listeners and people coming up that's dealing with that. Because, you know, I got a lot of, I work at the school, I got a lot of kids that I don't even want to show you the art.
Yeah.
Because they had somebody say something about them, you know, or they're nervous about it. So I'm at, how do you deal with those critics? Or because they're going to be there. There's nothing that you do where 100% of the people are going to just be, you know, fooled. So how do you deal with that? What do you tell someone else?
That's a tough one. You don't care what they think or say. They still gonna have something to say. You keep doing you. If you have a path and you're sure about who you are and the path that you're supposed to be on, I can't sit here and let Jabril tell me you can't do that. Who told you I can't do it?
Yes, not be telling. Who
Who came to you? Who came to you and told? Who sent you?
Yeah, man, I said that's
but the thing is, this is what I learned, and I talk about my homeboy a lot because me and him grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
One time he told me somebody told him the Lord said this about him. He said, "Well, the Lord told you that, but did He tell you about that girl that you shacking up with?" And I said, "Bro, that makes sense."
And I boy, that makes sense.
Yeah, so the Lord skipped over that part, but He gave you about me.
Right.
My whole thing when people say stuff like that, like, he ain't confirmed it with me yet.
Exactly.
So you hold on to that.
Yeah, so, but do not take to heart what people say that you're supposed to do this and you're supposed to do that. Like, pray on it. Pray on it. Prayer is a real thing.
So,
I'm so proud of you.
where can people, tell us so we know while we out here, we on this live, man, tell people where they can get art like this. Where can they reach you? How can they get it?
I'm on St. Leon Art on Facebook, Saint_Leon_Art on Instagram. And you can go to stleon.bigcartel.com to my website to purchase art prints, or you can just hit me up and we can go from there.
Bro, have you had any imitators that you know of yet?
Not yet that I know of.
Okay.
Man, I like that shirt too, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shirt kind of fly.
Hey, I'm glad y'all brought
I
that up.
like that, man. I like that.
I'm
That
glad.
whole hoodie fresh.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
glad y'all brought that up. This is Affirmed by Love. This is my homeboy's brand. And I bought one for you.
Gifts!
And one for
You
you.
get a gift? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I go everywhere with Affirmed by Love. If I'm going.
Hold on, let me open it.
You see that?
Thank
Yeah, show
you.
them what they got.
Thank you.
Let me check this out, man.
And you can get Affirmed by Love at affirmedbylove.com.
Put that out there, okay?
It's a positive brand that does a lot of uplifting, and I believe this is things that people need to see
You got a sleeve
and
like
engage
that.
And
in.
I'm love. Oh.
He love a sleeve. He love a sleeve logo.
He got me
I love a
locked in
sleeve
now.
too.
He got me locked
too.
in now. He got the
let's see.
sleeve on there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's my brother's brand,
Okay.
man.
No, this
And
is
I
dope.
go everywhere with Affirmed by
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
I go
you
out
got
of
the
town
lock
in it.
in
I
on
do
the
shows
sleeve.
in it.
What's his name?
Affirmed by Love.
His name.
My homeboy's name, I call him first name Affirmed, middle name Bob, last name Love.
Affirmed by love.
.com.
Dot
No,
com.
but his name is Greg
I was
Pearl.
about to say, be quiet. You said it's Greg?
Gregory Pearl.
Okay.
That's my
So
brother.
let's say it one more time. I want you to get them your website where they can go get the art, and then where they can get Affirmed by Love.
You can go to stleon.bigcartel.com and you can go to Affirmed by Love for gear like this and like that. Affirmedbylove.com.
And that other shirt is okay to be you, which is dope. He got it all under his hoodie. It's nice.
Yeah.
So I love it, man.
Thank you.
You're
Appreciate you.
welcome.
Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
very much, man. Thank you. I love it. You know I'm rocking that ASAP. It's got to go. Yeah. Man, I appreciate you coming. Appreciate you being here. Man, I was very excited about having you for two reasons. I'm telling you now, I was excited because when she first was telling me about you saying you would come, I went and looked. I'm like, man, this art is dope. Like, this is lovely. I like it. And then you from, Wanda, I said, this is something else that I love. But then also, I watched you put this one together. Y'all started sitting on. I said, yeah, I like it. So man, yeah. So I love it, man. Please go support it. You know what I'm saying? He's got great artwork. Please support him. And we appreciate you coming tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Oh man, lovely. We're gonna have to reserve the right to bring you back. You know what I'm saying? And we want to do a little something different next time. You know what I'm saying? We want to bring you back, sure, but we want you to, we want to have we see you do a little work. We want you to come do a little live work next time. Can I put the plug in for that next time you come? Do a live.
We might have the worst.
We gotta do that. That's dope.
I thought you said next Tuesday.
No, I said next time. Next time we come, we can put something together like that.
Did you say? Can I say? You just got inspired to start a new series, right?
I did.
Come on.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
Okay, love it.
Is this a part of a collection too?
Nah, this one is by itself. That one came to me in a vision too, but it's by itself.
Okay. Love it. Hey, we here, you know what I'm saying, with St. Leon. Please, one more time, give us an opportunity to get some oxygen to him. So, I gotta give you this question before we get out of here.
Yeah.
You got 20 seconds. The whole world is listening to you. You got the attention of the whole world for 20 seconds. What do you say? Don't tell me. Look over there with T-Money in that camera and give us the 20 seconds. Now, this mind, I want you to know this. We do got blooper reels. Okay? So 20 seconds, T-Money gonna give you the countdown. And then
gonna stop me
you
too?
He go, well, yeah, you probably don't want him to. But he will stop you. Because he'll get, he don't play on 20 seconds.
T-Money by that.
He about that time. Yeah. Okay, so he gonna give you that time. Let's see what you 20 seconds to hold attention of the world.
20 seconds, huh? Hey, first thing first, put God first. Pray, meditate, and pray some more. And be about what you pray about, because it doesn't just come to you. Love who you are and love people. Put your neighbors first. Put them before yourself. And you'll see miracles happen.
T-Money must like you because you was over the 20 seconds and he let you go. He don't normally let nobody go.
That was 20 seconds, what?
Okay.
That was 20 seconds.
Bro, you spent 10 seconds like,
Hey, it be like
Get yourself together. T-Money start counting as soon as we said go, bro.
Well, first things first. Put God first.
Hey,
Yeah, that's good.
that's all the 20 seconds right there.
That's
That
right
was
there.
good.
That's it.
That was good. I ain't gonna lie, that was
Get me
good.
out of there.
I thought you was gonna hit a, Affirmed by Love. I thought you was gonna put that
No,
on
we
there.
ain't nothing with
Stuff,
Affirmed by Love ain't nothing without God. These
No.
paintings ain't nothing without God.
Say that, bro.
That's what we
all good.
work around. That's what we base everything
I'm
on.
not knocking nothing that you said. I'm not knocking that. I'm not.
I'm
But
not.
with 20 seconds for the whole world, I'm gonna tell them
said
how to
plug
get this
it.
shirt
Man.
and these paintings. I'm gonna tell
Plug
them
it.
that.
Oh no,
Yeah.
God will provide.
Well, they say that, but God say also faith without works is dead.
Oh, we doing the work.
You
but-
got to put it
Hey,
out
we
there.
doing the work.
Come
We
get
doing the
this.
work.
Come get
Come
it.
get this. Ain't nothing wrong with.
I got
with
my
that.
first Affirmed by
You know,
Love
I
shirt.
Y'all
sure
got
do.
it.
That's the first of many. I
Y'all
love
got
it.
it.
Thank you so very much, man.
Thank y'all for
I
having
appreciate
me.
you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love
Appreciate you.
I love you too.
You so dope.
Well,
I want to hug you. I'm not going to give you no handshake.
This
I'm gonna
thing
just
is
say this.
damn
Watch this though. Watch this, cause this always happen. You got that white on. Watch.
Oh, man.
Makeup.
Cut it out.
Nelly, she
Man.
good. She good for the makeup
Let me
on
hug
her.
you.
Oh no. All right, so we getting ready to get out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, first thing first, we appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you very much. we love you,
We appreciate you.
and we thank you for being here.
Yeah.
I am Coach Mo.
And I'm Jabril Janae.
Together, we
We're
are Culture Keepers, and we appreciate you coming and vibing with us. Before we go, we get out here, do not forget, we got tacos out here. There is there. We also have drinks. You can get out there. And that peach cobbler, I'm telling you, the peach cobbler is the best. It is the best this side of anywhere.
The best this side of anywhere.
Okay. Check
And we
that
got
out. We do have the raffle that we're gonna do. We're gonna do the raffle though. We're gonna do the raffle after tell us speak to him. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do the raffle after that.
Let's
so
go.
we appreciate you. This is the Evening Social Podcast. Thank you for coming out. And do not leave, because we got our musical guest, Telapharo, gonna come back out and perform his single, part of his single that's coming out tomorrow. He's gonna tell you more. The single's coming out on all streaming platforms tomorrow.
Let's
All right?
go.
So, Telapharo, speak to him.
Let's go.
Come for one thing to stay here in the show. I'm trying to find a way to get my people out so I can get my people out. I'm trying to find a way to get my people out so I can get my people out. I'm trying to find a way to get my people out. It's time to get my people out. That's right. I found a way to get my people out. I'm about to get my people out. He wanna break us and abuse us, use us, then throw us away. He wanna fool us and confuse us with the games he play. Make us slaves to those things that makes us great. And the most common of all is the paper chase. Get to the bag, ain't all that if a hole in it. Chasing cash while the wind's still blowing. He give us access to everything that he can. Adjusting the settings to keep us all in a trance. Man. I said what I said. That's right. Snap out of it. Stay focused. And show a couple dollar signs. Hoping we participate. Far away from colorblind. So much power in these lands. Keeping us distracted while he eat. The biggest pimp of all, out here working us all. He raising our children and he pimping our souls. That's right. Thief come for one thing, to steal, kill, and destroy. The thief come for one thing, to steal, kill, and destroy. He wanna break us and abuse us, use us, then throw us away. He wanna kill us from the inside, with outside hate. Put us in chains, and those chains follow us to this day. Call us names, and those names follow us to this day. But when he still forget to call us all the kings and queens, the original people of the original people. Yes, a powerful people, and a God-fearing one. And we'll be dealing with the devil till the Savior comes. Yeah. Found a way to get my people out. That's right. I did that, yeah. I found a way to get my people out. Yeah, it's the truth. I found a way to get my people out. I found a way to get my people out. I found Y'all coming with me, right? Yeah. I found a way to get my people out. I found a way, my people out. They say the greatest trick of the enemy is convincing us that he doesn't exist. Thank you. And I'm back.
That, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go. This will be releasing tomorrow. It is my single, residue of my album, Mentality, on all platforms. I'm not a slave to the problems. From the wound I seen troubles. Not afraid of the devil. I look up to my sisters. I never seen my father. I'm darker than my brother, the residue of my mama. I'm not a slave to the problems. From the wound I seen troubles. Not afraid of the devil. I look up to my sisters. I'm better than my father. I'm darker than my brother, the residue of my mama. I'm so courageous though. Surviving struggle after struggle made my bravery grow. The restraints came off, so it's time to show exactly what it looked like, but I ain't afraid no more. I'm not. I'm not afraid of my problems. From the womb I seen troubles. Not a slave of the devil. I look up to my sisters. I'm better than my father. I'm darker than my brother. The residue of my mama. Speak to me. I'm not a slave to the problems. From the womb I seen trouble. Not afraid of the devil. I look up to my sisters. I never seen my father. I'm darker than my brother. The residue of my mama. Truth. I'm not a slave, I'm a whole man. And I understand God's plans for all men. See, I understand what I am in this land. I'm a seed in the land, the residue of God's plans. I'm not a slave to the problems. From the womb I seen troubles. Not afraid of the devil. I look up to my sisters. I'm better than my father. I'm darker than my brother, the residue of my mama. I'm not afraid of my problems. From the womb I seen troubles. Not a slave of the devil. I look up to my sisters. I'm better than my father. I'm darker than my brother, the residue of my mama. Thank y'all very much.
Tonight's episode was brought to you in part by Wilson's Pizza and Grill and Jegna Klub TV. Our Facebook Live broadcast was brought to you in part by New Wall Street. Our musical guests are brought to you in part by Henderson Entertainment. Our live audience giveaways are brought to you in part by The Royals. Our venue partner is the Elegant 1739 Gallery. Our clothing partners are Truth, The Reason, and Brainiac 91. Our beverage partners are Drip Ultra Pure Water and SweetE's Teaz.